In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this amazing love photo manipulation in PS Touch. So let's get started. Alright guys, let's start with a blank canvas of about 1000 by 1500 pixels. So let's click OK. So first thing I would like to import, the sky. So let's go ahead and just do that. Click on photo library. So this is the sky, so I'll just click on add. I'll make it a bit bigger. So somewhere like this, of course. Done. And now let me just go ahead and add in the landscape. So photo layer, photo library. This is the one I want to use. Now click on add. I'll also make it bigger. Okay. Done. Alright. So I'm just going to fade out the sky from it using the fade out tool, which we can find right here, and you will see fade. So I'll just change the direction. Okay. Something like this is fine, I think. Sure it is. I should take it a bit to the top. Okay. Now I think the sky should be a bit above. So I'll click on the sky layer, come over here and then click transform. So I'll just take it right here. Yeah, I think this is nice, or should I make it a bit bigger? This is cool. And done. So now let us blend the landscape to the sky a bit. So I'll go back to the landscape, come over here, and I would love to use curve to do the blending. Go to the reds, or let's go to RGB. Should I brighten the stuff? Okay, I think we should go to the red, add some reds to it. Go to the blues, reduce the blue to give it some yellows. Maybe we should add some blues at the shadows. Okay, I think all the things look a bit in place now, so I'll click OK. So this is the before and the after. Not bad. So now I want to add a gradient. So click on right here, add an empty layer above everything, click on done. So let's come over to gradient. So click right here, click on gradient. So click right on this icon, click right here and change it to linear gradient. Then take this one to the side, then just click on the side to add another point. While this one, you want to make it 0% opacity. So you can put it like this. So this is where it's going to be. But before we put it right there, let's change the colors to match in the sky, the light source from the sky. Click right here. I'll do the same for this one. and also for the last one. Click right here. Okay, so now we can position it right here. Nice. Done. So what you want to do is to change the blend mode to overlay. You can also duplicate it. Nice. So I think I'm going to clear it away from the sky. So come to the sky layer. Okay, now come to the landscape layer. Yeah, click right here, click on select pixels, then go to the top one, which is this one, click right here and click on extract. This is what we want, so come over here and deselect. So before, after, before, after. I think things is looking more in place now. Things look more blended. Now for the moment we all have been waiting for, let us add our subjects. So you click right here and click right on this icon, click on photo layer, photo library. So I'll start with the basket and I'll click add. Make it really small. Should put it right here. Okay, let's leave it right here. Think right here looks okay, so I'll just click OK. So I feel like to separate the landscape more, so we can go right here again, add an empty layer, click on gradient. This time I'm going to take it all the way to the bottom, and maybe we should remove one, take it up to remove it. So screw it to the side, put it right here. Done. So we want it to affect only the landscape, so come to the landscape, click on select pixels, come over here, click on extract, come over here, deselect. So let's try blend mode. Let's see overlay. Let's turn off this one. I think we should reduce the opacity a bit. Let's turn back on this one. Let's also reduce the opacity. I think maybe it looks better now. Okay, let's assume this is okay. So now let us add the balloons. So I'll go to the top layer, click right here, photo layer, photo library. I guess these are the balloons. Click on add. Take it to the top. I'll make it a bit smaller because it's way too big. I think right here would do. Yeah. Click on done. So I'm just going to erase those excess areas. Click on eraser tool, brush. Good. So let's just get rid of it like so. And now what we want to do is to attach some rope to it. And the best way to do that is to use the marquee selection tool. Okay, so let us select the marquee selection tool, which is this one, and create an empty layer. Then we just draw a straight line like this. Come over here, fill, select a color, maybe anyone from the basket. So let's try and select this one. Okay, I don't think this one is bad. Click on done. Let us deselect it. Click right here and then deselect. So now we'll come to transform. So we'll click right here and transform. So click on extra, lock aspect ratio. So now we can make it a bit thinner, like so. I guess it's too thin. So we can rotate it like this. Put it right here. Is it too thin? Okay, let's assume it's okay. Done. You can duplicate it, transform, then rotate it a bit. Or put it right here. No, let us rotate it to the side. Let us turn off the snap. So we are free. Okay. Done. Think let's mesh it down. Going to mesh down and duplicate it. So click on transform and we flip it to the X. Easy. Just simply put it right there, and here we have it. Click on done. So now let us mesh it down. Now to give it more realism, we need to add some dimension to it. To do that, duplicate it once more. Done. Click right on adjustment, click on brightness, make it -100. Now you can set the blend mode to linear dodge and come over here to effects, bevel. So direct it to the left and reduce the blur to 0. Come over to distance. Let's try 1. So as you can see, it feels more dimensioning. So this is the before and the after. Feel free to reduce the opacity if you please, but I'll leave mine as 100. So now you can measure down. So you can measure it down and take it below the balloon layer, like so. That is just as easy as it is. So what's left? Yeah, let's blend it to the background. So I'll start with the balloon. So click on it. I think it's a bit too saturated, so I'll come over here, click on saturation, take down the saturation like so. Okay, I think that looks cool. Click on done, and now we have to create some highlight, some lighting to it. So let us duplicate it just as we did with the rope layer. Come over to adjustment, brightness / contrast, make it black, send the blend mode to linear dodge, and after that click on effects, click on bevel. So this time I'll change the direction to this side, so you can fix this side, change direction to this side, increase the blur, the distance, and the blur as well. For the color, I'm going to pick a color from the background. I think this one makes sense. Okay, so I'll click on done. You can go ahead and add more highlights to the inner balloons. For example, let's click on quick selection tool. You can select this balloon. So click on the balloon layer. You can select this balloon. Okay. You can select this one as well. And also this one. And what you want to do is to come over here, add an empty layer, click right here, fill it with black, 100% black. Done. And now you can deselect it and set the blend mode to linear dodge, of course. Come over here to effects and bevel. So you get what I'm talking. So this is how you do it. Click on done. And for this one, I think I'm going to reduce the opacity like so. So before, after, it looks way cooler than before. And now let's go to the basket. So I think I should leave the saturation of the basket as it is. Okay, the basket is good. Let us duplicate it. Let's add some highlights to it as well. Click right on adjustment, brightness, make it black. Come over here to effects. First of all, change the blend mode to linear dodge. Okay, after that, you come over to effects and bevels. So this one, the blur, I'm going to reduce it a lot. The distance, I might also want to reduce it. The direction, I'll take it to the side. Okay, so the distance should be a bit more. Okay, I think for the basket, this one is good. Done. So this is our before and after. Not bad. So now let us add our subject, which is the couples. So let us add them just above the basket layer. Click right here, photo layer, photo library. So click on the couples image, add, make them, oops, so you can see what's going on. That is because we turned off lock aspect ratio. So let's turn back on. Now we can do it dependently. So let us undo it and import it again. So select the couple image, click on add, reduce them so they can fit in the basket. I think this looks cool. It looks fine to me. Done. So let's pick up our eraser tool. Let us remove the part which we don't think will appear. That is fine. And okay. So let us, I think they look really bright. So let us darken them a bit. I think there should be a bit at the bottom. So let's take it a bit to the bottom. Okay, now let us darken them a bit. So go to curves, I'll undo that, click on RGB, take it down. I think like this will do. Click on done. So now let us add highlights to them. I know how we can do it. So duplicate the layer, click on brightness / contrast, make it 100% black, click on done, set the blend mode to linear dodge, and after that click on effects and bevel. So reduce the distance, of course. I think I'll reduce the blur, maybe leave the blur at 0. In the direction, should I take it like this? Yeah, not bad. Okay, I think it looks okay to me. And I'll just go ahead and click on done. And this is it. This is how easy it is. So let's add some birds at the background of the sky. So click on the sky layer, or just above the landscape, or should I say below the basket layer. Click right here, photo layer and photo library. So I think here I have the birds. Click on add. Can reduce the size. Should I flip it to the side? Yeah. Put them right there. Done. Reduce the opacity. Okay. So now we can save this and go over to Snapseed and do some tweaking here and there. So done, save. So now let us save it to gallery. Click on it, click OK. From there, we can go over to Snapseed. And here we are in Snapseed. As you can see, I've already imported the image. So click right here, click on tune image. Let's see, should we take the brightness up or down? I think taking it down brings a lot of details, so I'll leave it low. Contrast, should we increase it or reduce it? I think we should reduce it a bit. What about saturation? Take it down a bit. Ambience, take it down a bit. Before, after. Highlight, take it to the top. Shadows, take it to the down. Warm, give it some warm. Before, after, not bad. So you can come over to curves as well. Take it to the top, take it to the bottom. Go to the green channels, take it to the top, take it to the bottom. Go to the blue, take it to the bottom, and take it to the top. Okay, so you can go more, but I think I'll stop here. You can add more stuff to it, but yeah, I think this is it for this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.